He said, "This is why I told you that no one can come to me unless it is granted to him by the Father." John 6:65. Throughout Jesus' ministry on earth, he never seemed intimidated by the crowds. Instead, he looked into the multitudes and focused on those whom his Father was sending to him. Jesus knew that because of sin, no one naturally seeks after God. Sinful man's inclination is to hide from God rather than to come to him. Therefore, whenever Jesus saw that the Father was drawing a person to himself, Jesus immediately began relating to that person. Jesus observed the great lengths to which the despised tax collector Zacchaeus had gone in order to see him pass by. In response, Jesus immediately left the crowd and spent time with this man in whom the Father was obviously working. Likewise, every time the disciples experienced a new insight into the truths of God, Jesus recognized that it was the Father who had been working at it in their lives. As the multitudes gathered around Jesus, he spoke some truths that were difficult for the people to grasp. So challenging were his words that many of his listeners departed, but Jesus did not become discouraged. He saw that the Father was working in the lives of his disciples, and that is where Jesus invested his time. As you desire to spend time alone with Jesus, recognize that this is the Father drawing you to his Son. You do not seek quiet times with God in order to experience him, but because you are already sensing his activity. As you read the scriptures and pray, trust that God will honor your response to his leading by teaching you more about himself.